morning, everyone, and welcome to today's debate on the topic Marriage is Scary. Marriage is a life-changing decision that many people grieve with. For some, marriage represents stability, love, and long life companion, while for others, it brings concerns about loss of independence, relationship stress, and financial risk. Tonight we will hear from two people who believe that marriage is a positive and rewarding commitment, and two people who argue that marriage comes with significant risks that makes it a scary choice. Each side will present their case followed by rebuttals. By the end of this debate, we hope to have explored both sides of the question in depth to help you understand the different perspectives on whether marriage is something to embrace or something to approach with caution. Let's begin by hearing from the pro side will argue the marriage.
Okay, thank you. Emotional support and personal view. Marriage is often described as a lifelong partnership, and one of its most important benefits is the emotional support it provides. In life, we all face challenges, whether it is career struggle, personal hardship, and emotional stress. Having a partner like yourself can make these challenges easier to navigate. Marriage offers you someone who is committed to standing by you, supporting you through difficult times and sharing any projects. This emotional glue is a foundation of trust and stability, helping both partners feel more secure and valued. Where emotional support is equals personal, marriage isn't just about being together, it is about growing together. When you are married, you have to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and make compromises. This experience forces you to reflect on yourself, your behavior, and your reactions, which ultimately make you a better, more empathetic person. Studies show that people in healthy marriages are often happier, more content, and better at managing stress than those who are single or in a less stable relationship. In a good marriage, the partner help each other become the best version of themselves, making marriage a source of both emotional support and personal development.
Okay, in addition to emotional benefits, marriage offers a range of practical advantages, especially when it comes to financial stability. Marriage allows couples to combine their financial resources, making it easier to manage household expenses, save for the future, and handle unexpected costs. Dual incomes can provide safety net in difficult economic times, and married couples can share financial responsibilities such as mortgage payments, utility bills, and education costs. This shared financial responsibility can lead to a sense of security that many people find comforting. Moreover, marriage provides access to important legal and social benefits. Married couples can enjoy tax breaks, more favorable inheritance rights, and access to spousal health insurance and retirement plans. This advantage can make a significant difference over time, particularly when planning for major life events like buying a home, starting a family, or preparing for retirement. For many people, the legal and financial benefits of marriage are enough to justify the commitment, as they offer protection and security that are hard to match in other types of relationships. Marriage also helps provide a social support system. As a married couple, you form stronger connection with your spouse, family, and friends, expanding your own network of support. The social safety net can be invaluable during difficult time, and it often helps couples feel more connected to their community. All of these factors, financial stability, legal benefits, and social support, make marriage a positive and reassuring decision for many people.
Thank you, the pro side, for highlighting the emotional, financial, and social advantages of marriage. Now let's hear for the con side, who will discuss about the reason why marriage can be risky and challenging commitment. Okay, thank you, moderator. So, while marriage might provide emotional support for some, it's also important to acknowledge the emotional challenges that can arise within marriage. And one of the biggest issues married couples face is conflict. When two people live together and share their lives so closely, disagreements are bound to happen. Arguments about money, career choices, household responsibilities, or even how to raise children can lead to significant stress. And if these conflicts are not handled properly, they can escalate, causing long-term damage to the relationship. In many marriages, the emotional toll of constant conflict can be overwhelming. When partners are not on the same page or cannot communicate effectively, feelings of frustration, resentment, and isolation can build up. What starts as small disagreements can turn into a serious emotional strain. People often enter marriage with high expectation, thinking that love can solve everything. But in reality, it takes constant work to keep relationship healthy. If that work is not done, or if the conflict becomes too much to handle, the emotional support that marriage is supposed to offer can disappear, leaving both partners feeling disconnected and also unhappy. Marriage does not guarantee emotional stability. On the contrary, it can sometimes bring emotional stress that was not there before. So for many people, that risk is a major reason to approach marriage with caution.
Okay, thank you. One of the most significant drawbacks of marriage is the potential loss of independence. People get married, people make decisions based on their own preferences and needs. But in marriage, you often have to compromise on those decisions to meet the needs of your partner. This can mean giving up personal goals, adjusting your lifestyle, or sacrificing hobbies and interests that are important to you. Over time, this loss of independence can lead to feelings of frustrations or regret. And in addition, marriage can bring financial risks, not just benefits. When you marry someone, you share not only your income but also your financial challenges. If one partner has debt or poor spending habits, it can put a strain on the entire marriage. Disagreements about how to manage money are one of the leading causes of marital conflicts, and in some cases, financial stress can even lead to divorce. And divorce itself is incredibly costly, both emotionally and financially. Legal fees, alimony, and dividing shared assets can leave both partners in worse financial shape than they were before when they got married. The idea that marriage guarantees financial security is a misconception. While some couples may benefit financially from marriage, others may find that the risks outweigh the rewards. It's important to remember that not all marriage end in happily ever after. And when they don't, the financial consequence can be devastating.
Okay, thank you, Komsai, for explaining the potential challenges of marriage. Now, let's move on to the rebuttals. Each side will have the chance to respond to the point made by their opponents. Let's begin with the pro side, please.
Okay, thank you for the moderator. Well, I agree that conflicts are inevitable in any relationship. Marriage provides a framework for working through this conflict. In a marriage, there is a commitment to finding solutions together. Instead of letting problems tear the relationship apart, marriage encourages couples to improve their communication and find ways to resolve disagreement in a healthy way. It is important to remember that conflict isn't always a bad thing. It is how we grow and learn from each other. In fact, studies have shown that couples who work through their issues often come out stronger. The emotional support that marriage provides can help couples navigate difficult times, and in the end, they can feel even more connected. Rather than being a source of emotional state, marriage can be a tool for building a deeper bond.
Okay, as for the concern about losing independence, I would argue that in a healthy marriage, independence and partnership can coexist. A good marriage is built on mutual respect, where both partners support each other's personal goals. You don't have to lose your sense of self in marriage, rather, you can grow individually while also growing together as a couple. Marriage doesn't mean giving up who you are, it means finding a balance between your individual needs and the needs of the relationship. When it comes to financial risks, it's true that marriage requires careful planning and communication, but having a partner means you're not dealing with financial challenges alone. Instead of facing debt or unexpected expenses by yourself, you have someone to share the burden with. Many couples find that they can achieve greater financial security together than they could on their own. While divorce can be costly, that doesn't mean marriage itself is a financial risk. Successful marriages are built on teamwork, including when it comes to finance.
Okay, I would like to respond to the idea that marriage guarantees emotional support. So the truth is, not all marriages provide the level of support that people expect. In fact, many marriages become emotionally draining over time, especially if couples are unable to resolve their conflicts. When communication breaks down or when partners begin to take each other for granted, the emotional bond that was once strong can be weakened. Instead of feeling supported, some people find that marriage becomes a source of stress and happiness. Marriage might offer emotional support at the beginning, but over time, it requires a lot of work to maintain that level of connection. So for many, this emotional strain is the serious downside of marriage, and it's one reason why some people choose to avoid it.
I also want to address the idea that marriage guarantees financial stability. While it's true that combining incomes can be helpful, it is important to remember that financial problems don't go away just because you are married. In fact, sometimes they get worse. If one partner is irresponsible with money, it can drag the other partner down. And if a marriage ends, the financial fallout can be devastating. Divorce is expensive, and the process of dividing assets can leave both people in worse shape than they were before. So, while marriage can provide financial benefits for some couples, it's not a guarantee. For others, the financial risks of marriage, including the possibility of divorce, are enough to make them think twice before making that commitment.
Thank you to all of our debaters for sharing their perspective on marriage. We have heard that marriage can offer emotional support, personal growth, and financial stability and legal benefit. But we have also heard about the potential challenges, including conflict, loss of independence, and financial risks. Ultimately, whether marriage is seen as a positive or negative depends on the individual involved and their experiences. For those considering marriage, it is important to weigh both the pros and cons carefully, understanding that marriage requires communication, compromise, and effort can help people make more informed decisions about whether it is right for them. Thank you for all for joining us today, and we hope this debate has provided valuable insight into the question, is marriage scary? Thank you.